Hi everyone, long time no see. I'm your mentor Shaurya Goswami. Welcome back to the Legal Vibe. I hope you all are doing absolutely great and your preparation is also going great. But for the people who have not started your preparation yet, this is the video. So roughly 60 days are left for CLAT, and now you must be worried that what you are supposed to do. And if you have not started at all, or if you are at like if you are somewhat there and you feel like I don't know what else to do, and how to go for the X Factor and how to clear CLAT in the last 2 months, so this video is for you. So this video is going to be in two segments. First is going to be for the people who have not started preparing yet. So what you can do in the next 2 months to probably get a chance in an NLU, right? And then second segment will be for the people who have started preparing, but they are like somewhat prepared, but they're not confident about the preparation, and they feel like what more they can do right now in the next 2 months. Before going forward, as at this point only 2 months are left, you know that how important the previous year question papers are at this point, because see, the paper is going to be there in December, and you can't really predict the question paper. Like CLAT is extremely unpredictable. But again, when you go through the previous year papers, you kind of get an idea that what you can expect from the paper. So it's really important that you go through previous year question papers, and for that OSWAAL books has a book for you, last 10 previous years question papers for CLAT and ALET. You can look into that. The link is in the description box. Also, OSWAAL Publications has another book which is 10 mocks for CLAT. So again, I don't really have to emphasize on the importance of mocks. We all know how important mocks are and how important it is to analyze those mocks and everything. So for that video as well, you can go in the description box, and there's the link, so you can just go and buy both of the books. So this is the book I was talking about by OSWAAL Books, 10 mock test papers for CLAT UG. So let's look into the book. This is the contents. They have tips and tricks for CLAT, and latest syllabus for CLAT, eligibility criteria, NLU 2024 cutoff 2024 to 2025, and NRF ranking. So this helps you while you select your college preferences. And then they have trend analysis, like what kind of questions has been asked in from 2025 to 2021 CLAT. And then it starts with the first paper, the last year previous year solved paper 2025, and then they have 10 mocks completely curated by them as per the syllabus. They have answer keys and everything, so you can surely look into this book. The link is in the description box, so go get it. So let's get on to our video. The first segment is this is the first segment. This is for the people who have not started preparing at all. So in the last 60 days, I will tell you 60 days के according कि ऐसे कि 10 days तक ये करना है, 20 days तक ये करना है, 30 days तक ये करना है, something like that. So again, 60 days को we can divide into 3 parts. So in the first part, the first 20 days, what you can do is it is the part where you start preparing for the fundamental stuff. Okay, so you'll be giving 1 or 2 mocks every week, and then you'll be preparing for the basics of CLAT, like basics of CR, basics of RC, maybe some of the laws as for the legal section, and QTK basic concepts, percentages, averages, ratio, and thoda bahut GK. So that is how you'll cover the basics. GK cover करने के लिए you'll have to pick up compendiums of the previous months. See, right now it's good that you complete GK from June. Okay, so June, July, August, and September would be fine. So if you complete this much as of now, that will be good to go. And once you're done with this, maybe you can go beyond. Okay, so in this phase, you can try to cover at least June, July. Okay, and September is still going on, so you can try to cover June and July ka compendium. So that is it for GK. So you cover the basic stuff and you like polish everything. Okay, you learn everything which is needed, and see, again, it's not about CLAT. It's not really about that you have to study this much. It's more about how do you study and how you're going to study that particular thing. A lot of people study a lot of things, they cannot still crack CLAT, and some people can crack CLAT even in 2 months. So I mean, I've seen people, that's why I'm here and saying all of this. Okay, So this is the first 20 days. In the next 20 days, obviously, and also you'll be reading the newspaper, it's very important. Newspaper throughout your preparation is very important. But in the next 20 days, this particular phase is your practice phase. You're going to practice a lot. Now that you are done with all of the basics and you have covered everything, now you will practice. So one sectional every day, and you have to give 2 marks. Okay, so one section every day of RC, CR, legal एंड QT एंड GK करेंगे. अभी पिछले 20 डेज में हमने जून जुलाई एंड समवॉट अगस्त का कर लिया है. अगले 20 डेज में हम अगस्त से सितंबर का भी GK कंप्लीट कर लेंगे. एंड अगर उसके बाद आपको टाइम मिलता है देन यू कैन गो फॉर मई का GK एज वेल, अप्रैल का GK एज वेल, एंड उससे ज़्यादा करने की जरूरत नहीं है बिकॉज सी दैट इज ऑल्सो टू मच एंड ऑल्सो यू माइट नॉट इवन बी एबल टू कंप्लीट इट. सो दैट इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड. So a lot of practice, 2 marks in a week, and proper analysis of the marks, because when you will analyze the marks, you'll realize what is the problems that are coming up and what you have to do, and like what you have to change in preparation, what you have to add to your preparation. I hope that makes sense. So this will be a phase 2. In phase 3, the last 20 days for CLAT, you'll be doing. See, now you've practiced, you've covered your basics, you've practiced, but you were analyzing mocks, right? So there must be problems which might have come up, and there must be sections which you were not probably not that familiar with, or maybe that good at. So probably it can also be some concepts in a particular section. So in CR you might not be able to do strengthening and weakening properly, or find out the assumption properly, or in maths you are struggling with ratios, profit loss and discount, or in legal you are struggling with international passages, something like that. So these, in the last 20 days you'll be preparing on those terms. Like you will be preparing for everything that you are not that good at. So you'll practice. See, throughout these 60 days, you are supposed to give 6 to 8 hours in a day, at least, if you are if you are really serious and if you are willing to at least have a shot at CLAT 2026. Then also, once that is done, like you'll be practicing a lot. You have to practice a lot. You don't have any other way. And in the last 20 days, you'll have to cover October का GK as well as November का GK जैसे जैसे चल रहा है साथ ही साथ cover करते रहो. And also try to revise GK. How will you revise GK? You can probably compile GK के sections from previous mocks. Compile 3 mock का GK का section, which will be like 90-ish questions, and complete it in 30 minutes. Okay, you can do it for all of the back of the months for the year, and you'll be good to go. So you will practice, and then if there is something you don't remember, you'll be able to learn it from there. So this is something you can do. Newspaper, obviously you don't have to stop reading. You have to read the newspaper even on the day of CLAT. I recommend that you do that. And if there is anything else left in preparation, you'll be doing in these last 20 days. Also, maybe a day before the exam, take a chill pill. Okay, you don't really have to struggle a day before the exam. Okay, take a chill pill, breathe in, breathe out, and then go for your paper the next day. So you don't really have to study anything one day before the exam. Also, throughout these 60 days, please maintain a sleep schedule. It's very, very, very important that you maintain a sleep schedule, because अगर क्लैट में नींद आने लगी एंड वो तुम्हें आदत है सुबह 4 बजे सोने की, फिर 2 बजे जगने की, तो फिर दैट वोंट बी एबल टू वर्क, राइट? So yeah, that is something you should take care of. Take care of your mental health, take care of your food and everything, and follow this strategy. I hope it will work for you. And yeah, so best of luck. Okay, so next segment is for the people who have somewhat prepared but who are not sure about their CLAT preparation. So people, first thing, breathe. Okay, you've been preparing, all right? See, CLAT ka preparation would never feel complete. Okay, probably on the day you are done giving an exam and probably get in an LU, then you're like, yeah, we are done. Till then you have to keep on preparing. So even if you don't have the confidence, you can just like go on and like do everything which is needed and without being upset about it, right? So basically in the first 20 days, what you're supposed to do is, see, you've been preparing, so probably now you know that what are the things that you are not able to do. Okay, so we'll divide these 60 days into two parts, 30 days and 30 days. So let me tell you what to do in 30 days, or maybe we can do it in parts as well, like 30, 20 and 10 days. Okay, yeah, that is better, that seems better. So 30, 20 and 10 days. So in the first 30 days, what you're supposed to do is, so you've been preparing, so you know that there are some things which you are not able to do. So you're not good at, but some particular things, maybe it's CR assumptions, or those bold face statements, something like that, or match probability, or any of that. Okay, so you are going to pick those topics and practice and like polish them. This is going to be your task for the first 30 days. Pick up your problems and solve them. How will you know you have any problems? Like if you don't know what are the problems, sit with your mocks and analyze them. Okay, take last 5 mocks, analyze them properly. You'll find a pattern of problems. You'll find a pattern that you are continuously mistaking in probably the contract law or something like that. Okay, then you'll pick that up and work on it in the first 30 days of a preparation phase. Okay, that is the main goal, that you practice a lot. Okay, and next could be you have to give 2 mocks a week, and maybe see 1 or 2 mocks. 2 mocks is ideal. Okay, and then जीके के लिए क्या करना है? आई होप तुमने थोड़ा बहुत जीके कर लिया होगा, और अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि तुमने थोड़ा बहुत जीके नहीं कराया और जीके में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, पिकअप कंपेंडियम्स, पुराने कंपेंडियम्स एंड डू देम. ओके, सो अगर तुमने कवर नहीं किया है जीके बिल्कुल भी, देन यू कैन डू जून टू नवंबर तक का जीके, यू विल बी गुड टू गो. और you can also, if you think you are good to go, then you can do April to November तक का. And if you think you are really good at GK, then probably you can look for January, February, March as well. But yeah, June to November is ideal, and April to November is like more than ideal. So it's like more than enough. It'll be fine, because why am I saying that? Like whatever important was there in January, February, March must have been there in the newspapers from April itself as well. So it would be, you'll come across when, if you'll be studying. Okay, and then this is for GK. So this is all you can do in the first 30 days. Practice is the key. You have to practice a lot. Okay, now next phase is 20 days. In these 20 days you will be revising GK, because hoping that in the first 30 days you have completed GK and you were studying already as well. So in the next 20 days you'll be revising GK. How will you revise it? Maybe if you have any notes, you can prepare from them. Okay, you can read them, you can highlight them, and you can write stuff on a sheet of paper. You can do anything like that. Okay, that's how you revise it. Or you can pick up old mocks. Okay, and compile GK of 3 mocks. It will be around 90 questions, and try to complete it in 30 minutes. Okay, try to read the passages as well and do everything. So this way you will remember stuff, and also you'll get practice of doing GK, because like it's not just remembering stuff and marking it, right? It's way more than that. It depends how you play with those options and how actual paper looks like, something like that. So you can practice it that way. And obviously you have to read the newspaper throughout these 60 days, and also in the next 20 days GK revision हो गया. Again, practice नहीं छोड़नी है. You have to practice जितना हो सकता है, जो हो सकता है, कुछ एक्स्ट्रा करो. अब पहले तुमने अपनी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स ठीक कर ली, अभी भी कुछ चीजें होंगी, जैसे कोई एक आध चीज होगी जो पहले ठीक नहीं हुई होगी फर्स्ट 30 days में. Then in the next 20 days you try to do something extra for it. So maybe if you're already done with the major of the stuff, then assuming you are not able to decipher international law, you read a book on international law. I mean, this is some extra wala cheese that you do in that 20 days wala phase. Okay, and you'll be giving 2 to 3 mocks. 3 mocks ideal. You give mocks, you analyze them, and that would be it. Okay, that would be probably your practice wala part, and that would be enough. And in the last 10 days, first up, breathe. Okay, it's very important that you chill in the last 10 days, because chill in the sense, don't take a lot of stress. Try to take care of your mental health, maybe do some breathing exercises, do some normal exercises, because at the end, when you are going for the paper, what would be needed, that you are able to perform in that 2 hours, in those 120 minutes. If you are not able to perform, then it's just a waste that you did anything for the preparation. Okay, so for being able to perform there, you should have your senses in control. You should be in your senses, right? So in the last 10 days, your main focus would be your physical health, your mental health, and your focus and concentration. Try to give mocks in all sorts of environment, something like that. If you can give mocks every day, or maybe alternate days, and analyze them and like work on whatever problems are coming up. And then also fix your sleep schedule is very important. अगर तुम्हें आदत है 4 बजे सो के 12 बजे जगने की, तो ऐसे क्लैट में नहीं हो पाएगा, ठीक है, प्रॉब्लमेटिक है. फिर नींद आएगी क्लैट के टाइम में से प्रॉपर ऐसे एक आइडियल स्टूडेंट की तरह टाइम से जगना है, टाइम से सोना है, खाने पीने का ध्यान रखना है, ये सारी चीज़ें लास्ट के 10 दिन में करनी है. एंड जीके अगर कुछ बचा है तो रिवाइज करते रहो, पुरानी क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करते रहो, मॉक्स देते रहो, and that it be it. Yeah, so this is your strategy. I hope all of this helps you, and yeah, that was it. Take care guys, best of luck. Next I'm bringing up a video how to tackle your GK backlogs. So let's see. Sayonara.